Good morning. It is August the 2nd, 2017. Time to kick off another trading day for this, the second month of the third quarter. We'll start with a disclaimer. Hypothetical simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they are designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, it is summer. It is August, and well, there isn't a heck of a lot going on. We've got a B. If we do an M split and take a look at London, we've got another B. So my guess is we're going to try to trade lower. The tape chatter overnight is Apple's earnings and how they will take the Dow over 22,000 for a close above 22,000 for the first time ever in the Dow. We'll have to see if that happens or not. The inverse relationship between equities and treasuries, we can't really count on that these days. Some days it's there, some days it's not there. So we don't know if this is going to be a factor or not, but generally speaking, if the E-mini is higher, treasuries are lower. We just haven't had as much of a move lower in treasuries when the E-mini is rallied of late. So we'll see. Pretty clean break in the market right here at 126 even. I've got a B here. I've got a B there. You can see how this volume in yesterday's action, the late volume held, so volume is lower and volume is lower, so volume is moving lower in the distributions. And we have one piece of news today. ADP at 173K. The forecast for Friday's non-farm payroll number is 180. So the market is set and it's showing signs that it's going to trade lower today, so we will play for that. First sell is 3 to 7. Would like to get it done at 7, better than 3, but we'll take what we can get. 11 to 15, sell 2. On the buy side, I'm going to open it up a little bit, 25 to 29. We'll put a question mark by 01. And then 17 to 21. You know, you wake up, you come in, you take a look at it, and you scratch your head, and it's kind of one of those days right here. You just don't really have a strong feeling one way or the other. It's days like this from which trend days can emerge. I'm not saying that you're complacent when you come in, but you don't have a strong feeling, and then moves start to take place and they start to get going, and you sit there and watch, is this for real? And then they take it to another level. Maybe this is for real, and finally after the move is well underway, you say, hey, this is for real. So the day has kind of that feel to it. Okay, the knob spread came in quite a bit. We closed yesterday at 27.27. This morning we opened up at 27.19. We lost a quarter of a point. We've got B's behind us. You can see how volume right here held. You can see that from a volume standpoint, 52.24 and 53.27, that's about a 1 point range. Is where the market needs volume right now to normalize and fill in. We've got B's behind us, so we'll make 24.28 number 1, 31.03 sell 1, 7 to 11 sell 2. On the support side, 12 to 16, so buying 5s to 9. And we'll drop it down to this volume number 29 to 01 for buy 2. And again, I don't have a very strong feeling one way or the other. It just may be one of those days that unfolds. Gold was off a little bit last night, as were treasuries. Definitely a B. 70 is still pretty good support. So 65.70 is support and 75.80 is resistance, and we're at 73. So selling 75.77, sell 1. 79.81, sell 2. That's worked out pretty well for us for a couple of days. 69.71, buy 1. 65.67, buy 2. Euro got up to our number 2 sell zone yesterday in the overnight session, Globex, so it's still showing lots of strength. Seller at 119. Don't really have a good top in yet. Looks like we got a buyer at 1825, and we're at 53. So 20 to 30, buy 1. Put a question mark at 50. 1875, sell 1. 119 even, plus or minus, sell 2. And then 108 even, 108, 118.10 for buy 2. Now Draghi's got to be pulling his hair out. What can he do to talk down the euro? Okay, crude oil is all over the map. You know, weak fundamentals didn't stop us from rallying to 50 bucks. And that was the target that Citi laid out for us, and the market responded. You know, when it's really funny when futures markets get a trading target, they tend to get there within 30 to 60 days. And if it is accepted in the trading community that, you know, 50 bucks is a legitimate target, we're going to get long and see if we can get to 50 bucks. And I think that's what happened. We came in last night buying 50s to 75s. That looks reasonable. And 48, 48 and a quarter. We'll keep the numbers on the buy side the same. 25 to 50 is resistance. Sell 1. 49.75, 50 is sell 2. We have the EIA number. Last night the APIs built 1.8 million barrels, I believe. Big draw in gasoline, minus 4.8. That would mitigate the selling off that build in crude, which isn't a hell of a lot. Distillates drew 1.2. And Cushing built 2.6. We're looking in the EIA number a draw of 3.2 million barrels. Remember yesterday we talked about the market was playing for a build in the APIs. That's exactly what happened. So sometimes the big players will tip their hands. And I can remember talking with Arco, Shell, Texaco, Coke about how I wish I were in their position because I had their book. And their book would probably reflect the overall tone of the market. Excess demand, excess supply, where the builds were. But they never saw it that way. They didn't value the information they had on the cash side of their books. So crude oil right now looks like it's 48 minus, $50 plus market. Trades in 2s to 3s, and we have a pretty clean break right here at 48, as you can see. And we still don't have a very good top in up here. We really haven't shown a lot of rejection. Okay, the E-mini. What can you say when you take a look at that kind of range overnight? Apple's beat their earnings per share, and their forward guidance on their smartphone sales was very, very optimistic. So everybody's saying the Dow closes above 22K today. We'll see. Resistance is at 76 to 81. Volume is moving higher. And we've got the controlling volume back here at 78. If we can't take out and build volume above 78, it's not going to trade higher. So if the idea is higher, maybe they'll take it lower off the opening to spook the weak length. And we've got all this volume down here at 68 to 70. So give ourselves a little room. First buy is 70 to 72. We're there. And the second buy is 65, 67. ADP numbers out in 17 minutes, looking for 173. That's the hard news today. Friday's non-farm payrolls, 180K. Both these numbers are supportive, economically speaking. Sell failure to take out and hold 76 to 81. I think we're headed above 2,500. I don't see any reason not to get there. If the Dow closes above 22, doesn't mean we'll make 2,500, but we're close enough that we could. We like the long side of the market, and that has not changed ever since the presidential elections. Cannot make a compelling case for the short side of the market until Trump's tax plan is out. And the market's looking for a peak in October, the famous October massacres. But it's so widely expected that probably will not have the impact or be of the magnitude that most people are talking about. Okay, it's going to take a bit to get everything up and posted. I'm going to get busy with that. Be back with you as soon as possible. We'll have Pat's numbers probably about 23 or 24 minutes, and we'll have the ADP number here in 15.